Hi Taurus, welcome to Sophquest. I'm Spence. This is a weekly reading for September 27th through October 3rd. So we're moving into October. We are headlong now into Libra season, and at the beginning of the week we are right into Mercury Retrograde. It stations and goes retrograde. Now we've been in the pre-shadow, guys, but now we are full on this week into the Mercury Retrograde. It's in Libra, which is the 7th natural partnership house. So anyone that you are married to, that you are in relationship with, or even that you live with, or a business partner can be affected, right? So that's the Mercury Retrograde. It's very heady. It can make us feel really confused and that kind of stuff. So take it easy in Mercury Retrograde. Think twice about everything, right? Rethink, redo, renegotiate, re. That's what they say. All right, I'm going to pull 3 cards for you today from Spirit Messages by John Holland. And I'm going to do your 9-card spread from the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. So let's get these out. I've pre-shuffled these quite a bit before the camera was turned on. So let's just do a few more shuffles. There we go. And cut the deck. And I'll pull from the top. Let's see what you get. Okay, firstly, forgiveness. Okay, so forgiveness, Taurus. Then we have hello from heaven. So you have spirit guides helping you out, right? Your loved ones, passed on ancestors, things like that. Synchronicity. This is about timing. I'll read those in just a moment for you. But first, while I'm shuffling your light seers, why don't you settle in with me and just take 3 deep breaths, Taurus. Get some oxygen to the brain, bring down the stress, the cortisol, right? There we go. Let's just do a few more shuffles for you with the light seers. Okay. And I'm going to call out what they are, and of course I'm going to show you each card. We're going to go horizontally, vertically, and big picture. All right. Forgiveness. Hello from heaven. Synchronicity. Forgiveness says holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful and has the capacity to heal and transform. Okay, first card flipped over. I'm going to cut this deck. So it is, right? They say that not forgiving and holding on to resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick, right? It's for you. To forgive is for you. Forgiving yourself, beginning that with that's the first thing that's healing for us, and forgiving others. And I know that it's a process. It's not easy for anyone. We all have to practice forgiveness, absolutely. All right, then we have hello from heaven. It says your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know that you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove that they're with you at this time. Okay, Taurus? And then synchronicity. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world's been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. Okay, so I think that you've got guardian angels, spirit guides, right, that are helping you out. And I do believe, well, since energy can't be destroyed, right, that our past on loved ones are somehow out in the spirit world, right, in the quantum field, sending their love energy to us to help us out. All right, so bottom of the deck today we have 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. The 7 of Pentacles is about an assessment. And in Mercury Retrograde, we do a lot of reassessing, right? Looking over the budget, looking over just about everything. Now for you, the Mercury Retrograde is in your 6th house of your day-to-day work life and your health, so you may be reassessing those things. And then we've got the 8 of Swords. This is overthinking. In Mercury Retrograde, we do, right? Libra is an air sign. We overthink because we're thinking, we're rethinking, we're going over things. So this is This is you really assessing things, Taurus. And then with the Knight of Cups, perhaps it's about love and romance. Now, there is a square with Pluto and Capricorn, and that square is in your 10th house of career. So it also could be about the day-to-day job. And then we have a trine with Jupiter. That's beautiful energy, and it's helping to expand and bring good luck to where it sits, and it's in your 11th house. Wait, no, I'm wrong. 6th house of job and health is the Mercury retrograde. The 9th house is where where the square is, and that's your spirit, your beliefs, your philosophy. So the power, maybe a little bit of power struggle there. Okay, so you want to consider what you really do believe, what you believe and what you have faith in. And then the trine with Jupiter, the good luck, is in your career house, in your 10th house. So assessing things, looking over things about how your love life, your work life, I think you're doing a lot of thinking, Taurus. So again, forgiveness. There's a relationship here with that Knight of Cups. This is, at the bottom of the deck, the 3 cards on the bottom of the deck is the internal stuff, this sort of subconsciously working, that we're working with. And then we have forgiveness, hello from heaven, and synchronicity. So what I want to say is, are you getting signs that is reminding you of someone or many people that have passed on, and are they some people that you need to forgive? If your parents have passed on, or someone else other than that has passed on, and maybe you haven't ever truly forgiven them, or yourself, if you weren't able to say your goodbye or something like that. Perhaps you're getting signs, they're trying to let you understand that healing is what's happening for you. And so let's see what this is about. So I think we have, I do think that you are thinking about work. We do have some Pentacles cards here on the table, and you've got some major arcana here. As a matter of fact, 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana, which is very much about your home and your security. So let's see what this is about. Going across the top horizontally, we have the 8 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. This is communication about your day-to-day life, things that you're taking care of. And with the Queen of Swords, having intuition about those. Now these 2 people, they could be people, and if they're people, it looks like an air sign, and perhaps you, Taurus, in your yin energy, you're an earth sign. So perhaps someone you're not really talking to. I see these 2 are back to back, right? They're not looking at each other. But communication needs to be happening. So I think if you haven't been speaking with someone maybe turned their back on you, or maybe you just haven't been in communication with someone. That 8 of Wands could mean that communication is going to be coming in. Now remember, with Mercury retrograde, there's flub-ups and miscommunications that can happen, especially when we do that through texting, email, anything online, because Mercury is a fast planet, okay? Now it's going to be in Libra for a number of weeks because it's going forward and then going back and then going forward again. But its energy moves quickly, which is why it affects, our computers, right? Your sat nav in the car or whatever, it affects those things, your cell phones. Texts get lost, messages. So try not to make assumptions if, say, you're texting someone and you don't hear back, right? Because these 2 queens being back to back like that could mean miscommunication is happening. This is the communication queen, right, with swords. And I think this is you. So I would say don't make assumptions if you're not hearing back from someone. Because when we have the moon, a little bit of confusion, not quite understanding perhaps what's going on. With 6 of Pentacles and 6 of Wands, it seems to me like there might be some really good news coming in for you. Something to share with someone, perhaps an accomplishment, and you want to share the news. So you may be sending out information with all these 8 of Wands about something, a gift or an offer that makes you feel great. Winner, winner, chicken dinner can be good news. Now, this good news, if it's an offer, if it's a raise, information that you're waiting on, next to the moon, it may be something that you don't actually receive yet. So if it's lost in the mail or you haven't gotten the email, it's Mercury retrograde. And so maybe, at the next moon phase, which would be the new moon in Libra. That might be when you will hear. So that's potential. Then we have the Strength card and the Sun. So it's just, and then Temperance. So it's saying be patient, be strong, and be positive. Because whatever's coming in for you, this is the center of your reading today, the Six of Pentacles. It seems like it's really good news about something successful, about something really good that you're going to get kudos for. So if it's a job offer or a raise, I wouldn't worry too much if it seems to be like it's late, right? If the news is late, it's coming. It's asking you to be patient and tolerant and strong, right? And patient. Because when the Strength card here, if you get impatient, then you know, you can get it might put you in this headspace. The Eight of Swords, worrying, going over and over and over. Did I say the right thing in the interview? Did I get the job? This, that, or the other. And if it's about a relationship, same thing. So during Mercury retrograde, I would say for relationship, especially with forgiveness being here, I would say don't make assumptions and remember that any communication can always be clarified by asking questions, by being specific, by, you know, just being open and saying, wait, I think I misunderstood you, that kind of thing, right? Because we have, with the Eight of Wands going down the vertical, we have the moon. So this could be miscommunication or a communication that's, you know, under the moonlight, you just can't, you're not getting it. You don't see, you don't hear, or it's confusing. So with the Strength card, it's just saying, hold on to your ego, you're good, you know, don't worry too much, don't get too triggered about anything, and be patient if you can, okay, Taurus? Here you are, you sit pretty, right? There is an offer, a gift, something coming in, and look at that with the Sun, it's going to make you feel amazing. So synchronicity is very much about timing. So if you get a miscommunication, ask for clarification. If you're waiting on communication, it's saying to please be patient with the Temperance, because we have the Queen of Swords, a very intuitive queen in the yin energy of air. This is knowing what you know, being intuitive, being able to speak very well. Six of Wands, so a conversation, once it does happen, it will go well. It's saying just be patient for it, okay, and wait it out. What, you know, a little bit of temperance, a little bit of chilling out, and, you know, waiting for it. That's good. Seven of Pentacles, you're going to assess things, you're going to go over them, you're going to drive yourself crazy about it if there's questions left about how to move things forward with the Knight of Cups. So if it's relationship, if it's job, I say be patient and wait for the news. Or, you know, get clarity and just ask, did I miss an email or a phone call? That kind of thing. If it's relationship, then if something is a little foggy and you're not sure what this communication is about, I wouldn't make an assumption that it's negative. It looks to me, with the Sun here, that it's positive. So try to have faith in that person. And if something happened and someone didn't tell you something, or you didn't tell someone something, or, you know, you're waiting on something, these are major arcana in the corner here, all four of these, and it really is asking you to really stay grounded about it. So if it's a personal relationship, stay grounded, and if you need to, practice forgiveness, right? A lot of miscommunications can happen right now. And like I said, that first message, when I got forgiveness and hello from heaven, if there's forgiveness that you need to give to yourself and someone else, both, it will be the right timing and it will free you up. So you may be very internal right now, Taurus, and whatever that forgiveness is about, whatever this moon is about, something that you're not sure of, you do have an intuition about it. And with these positive cards, I would say, please, you know, give people or yourself the benefit of the doubt. Okay? That's what I would say here for you with the Sun card on the table. The benefit of the doubt is really good right now for you. All right? I wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude. Have a great week. Don't get too worried about Mercury retrograde. We'll get through it. I'll talk to you next week. Thanks so much. See you later, Taurus.